Hello and welcome back to Monster Hunter Generations, where today I've already got a quest picked out. So let's go on that quest. You'll see what it is. It's one of the ones I talked about in the last episode, and yeah, it's a Cantor because it's the one that comes first in the list. Should be pretty fun. I like a Cantor. He's a fun monster. I like Conlos even more. Why am I stopping at 2? This isn't a 2-player hunt, this is 1 player. But yeah. He's a fun monster. I enjoy him. And let's go ahead and actually drink a cool drink right now, so that we can just snag an extra. There we go. Yeah, I do prefer Conlos, but a Cantor's fun. Dodged too early, but wasn't close enough anyway, so it all shakes out. Yeah, go ahead. Tail sweep me. Nice try, big fella. Alright. You can bite me. That's fine. So hopefully he'll actually decide to go into one of the corners now, but no, he is not doing that. Well, that's okay. Just means that we get some tail time here. Admittedly not much because my accuracy was terrible. But whatever. Need to actually score some hits with these. There we go. Maybe not get smushed there. Excellent. Nice and easy. Getting up to red gauge. Of course, now I need meter. That's easy enough to get. You just kind of get under him and use sword. Use enough sword and meter happens. Okay, apparently I was under where the tail was going to slam. And this is just a knockdown, but I can use it. Okay, where are you going now, buddy? Over that way? Oh. Not quite as far as I had been hoping. Because if he went into one of the corners while not enraged, then we could have used one of these Sonics to knock him over, get a Sparkly, and make him just plain sad. I do hope I get to show off that animation during this quest. Because just the way he falls over and how long he stays down, it's almost pitiable. He seems legitimately upset that something other than him made a loud noise. Oh, did he? Did. Okay, I don't think we're going to be there in time, but maybe we are. Yep. And yeah, he just stays like this for a while. And if you're actually towards his back, you can see that his back legs are not even... The feet aren't even on the ground. They're freaking tucked backwards behind him. Like he's just, oh man. Also, I want this Sparkly, and now is probably not the time. But I need one of the things you can get from his Sparklies in order to upgrade my Nargacuga weapon, which would give me what I personally believe to be a better 2-slot weapon than this one. And we've got the large defense down. That is not good. Not good at... Ow. That's why it's not good. So yeah, our defense is normally 718. Wow. That's probably with the food buff, though. Yeah, 673 without. And if we get the defense down again, we'll check and see what it is with that. But I do know the defense down is just straight up nasty. And I need to be more careful the next time I get it, if I get it again. Because otherwise we're just going to have a repeat of that. And that is less than ideal. I forgot to drink a cool drink. But hey, if we end up going back up there, then we can just drink another and take two. Unfortunately, he is raging, which means we aren't going to get to Sonic him. I mean, we could, it just wouldn't do anything. Instead, I'll just Sakura slash this tail of his. Or just, you know, hit it once. That's also a thing that can happen. And there's our yellow. This is actually my first time ever using a longsword against him. I mean, most of the hunts in this game have been my first time using a longsword against Monster X. But the Cantor is, you know, one of the bigger ones. So far. Okay, give me some red. Oh. Dodge too early. Thankfully his roar doesn't do too much damage when we are at full defense. And we just straight up couldn't dodge into that. Can you get out of my camera, please? Ow. Dang it. I pressed B, but apparently it was during an animation when I couldn't dodge or something. Oh well. It's not like we've lost much. There we go. Ooh, and I timed that right, too. So that's one tooth down. Through the tail, and we got us a refill. Okay, you're not going the distance. That's unfortunate. I was really hoping you would, because then I could generate another sparkly. I do enjoy getting those. Okay. Apparently the actual roar comes out later than the animation does. Ow. Dodged too early there. Of course, that has been a running theme lately. Yeah, feel free to scream your head off over there, buddy. And now he's upset. And we got our red gauge back. Need to get myself some meter, but he keeps on letting me dodge. I'm going to keep on using the dodges. Good job. You went super far. Don't know how I'll ever catch up to you, Cantor. So that tail flinch is a good sign. Means it'll probably come off before too long. Which is good. I do want it to come off. That's kind of my thing. I do not know what is going on there, but for whatever reason, my 3DS just did a moment of sound out of its speakers. That's the second time this quest. when it's got the headphone thing plugged in. Like, that shouldn't happen unless the thing's loose, which it doesn't feel loose. But hopefully it's just some isolated incidents, and we won't have to really worry about that. Ow. Okay, we need defense back up because 336 defense is not much. Yeah, I would much rather have 673. His defense down cuts your defense in half, and that's bad for everyone, especially people who like to stay alive. I'm pretty sure in at least one game his defense down, rather than being just half defense, was fixed value of defense down. Ooh, we're gonna get to Sonic him. That's great. Come on, give us a scream. Oh, too slow. Gonna go for this face of his because it's generally more... Well, it's safer to be near the tail when he's on his feet, whereas being near the face is generally not safe. Okay, we didn't get the tail, but we did get a hit, so there's that. And this is gonna get the tail. Of course, didn't sever it, but still takes hits to sever it. So I will never complain for getting them. Ow. I want that sparkly, but I also want to live. Such a conflict of interest sometimes. This was a bad idea. Okay, it was an okay idea. Could have done that better. But it wasn't the idea's fault. It was my own. Alright. That was about how I had wanted it to go. Unfortunately, he's coming back. That's not great, but, I mean, as you can see, we can still avoid it. So, I need my red gauge back. And unfortunately, his tail moved out of the way. Okay, here's our chance. Okay, his tail moved out of the way of our getting meter. If I had had some meter to begin with, then we would have... Ow. Then we would have gotten our Spirit Slash off, but... Unfortunately, it does in fact require meter. Let's go ahead and drink another of these. Of course, now I can get my red gauge back super easily, but I'm still going to try and do it the old-fashioned... Well, this isn't old-fashioned. It's still pretty new, this method right here. In fact, it's exactly as new as Sakura Slash, but... It is slightly more traditional, considering it involves a Spirit Slash and not a Hunter Art. Stay put. Okay, I didn't hit your tail, but I did get a hit. So, small victories. I do want to get that tail and that other tooth. And I want to get my defense back and also my health back. And just generally, I want to not be dead. Okay, he's going way over there. I'm just going to stick over here. Let him do what he's going to do. because he can't reach us over here. Or he almost did, but thankfully his aim was not good enough. That's what it looks like, at least. I was a little nervous there for a moment, actually. I was completely ready to make a pain noise had I actually gotten hit. Dang it. If only it wasn't for that little scoop, I totally would have gotten my red gauge. Okay, I could have sworn I was going through his chin, basically. But I guess I wasn't quite close enough. There we go. Come on, put your face where I can hit it. Your tail, too. And there goes the tail, with the Spirit Slash, too. Always feels good. And we can pop him with this. Apparently we're just hitting the paw, but that's okay. So we want to break that too. We want to break everything. I dodged way too early, but thankfully I was not in the hurt box, only the roar box. So, let's get some meter here. It's been too long since I've had a full meter. And I guess this arm is all we're going to get for now. Okay. Dang, got nothing there. I need to actually get a mount on this guy if I want to break his back, which I kind of do. I like breaking everything, you know? I could have gone for his back while he was down, but I was thinking, hey, I can get that with rides. So I need to actually go for rides in order to do that. So I can also get it if I knock him down some, which I can do by breaking one of his paws, or both of his paws. Though I need to be careful about when and where I try to do so, because otherwise I'm going to take a tail to the face. Or a body to the face, or a face to the face. Just generally a lot of things to the face that I don't want anywhere near my face. And he's mad. Just get him out of there so that as soon as he's done roaring, I can hop in and do this. Of course, it takes more than one mount hit to get him out, but that's one hit closer. Okay, he's going there. Looks like he's going to want to wind tunnel. So we're just going to go ahead and work on one of his paws while he does it. Okay, that's a knockdown. We can try and go for the back a little bit here. Don't think we actually broke anything, but we did put some work in. And his paw remains unbroken, which means we can probably knock him down with it again. I'm so glad I can just dodge through that. Okay, he's going to wind tunnel again. Yeah, buddy, doing that when I'm so close to you is never going to work. Ow. Okay. Adamant Seed, I choose you. Ah. Okay. Okay. Oh. No, 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 no. Okay. Okay. I am yet... Oh, no, I'm going to burn to death. No! That was entirely the wrong place to eat an Adamant Seed. This is why you take care of your health first. Doesn't matter what your defense is. If your health is too low, you're dead. But that's okay. We can do this. The hunt starts after the second card, after all. And now we've got some spare adamant seeds. Or rather, some replacements for what we used. They're not exactly spares. We've gotten both face breaks and we've cut the tail, so honestly, he's got to be hurting a bit. Like, I don't expect we're more than around 50% through, but I wouldn't be surprised if he was at 50% right now. So I need meter and gauge. He just got rid of our ledges. That jerk. So let's start with some gauge. And then more gauge. And perhaps, nope, no more gauge yet. But we did get a knockdown from a cat, which has enabled us to get lots of, but not full meter. That's not gonna pair well with the fact that he just burrowed away. Is he going all the way? He is, so we get to Sonic him again. So we're definitely gonna get full meter after that. Oh. Never mind. He enraged in transit. Full gauge, though. So at least we got full something. Oh, and now he chooses to do this? What a jerk. And I was angled entirely the wrong way there. Ah, one of his paws is broken. Which leaves his back, his belly, and paw number 2. And ordinarily, to break his belly, you actually have to put some effort into it. It's not one of the parts that you can just break on a whim. So there's a chance we might never break it. Who's to say? Ooh. Got my mount hit and my dodge. So let's see if we can bust this paw. Yes, we can. Now, I don't think this will hit the belly, but it was worth a shot. And the ledge is back. Okay, that time it was just the dodge, but I'll take that over getting hit. Ow. So yeah, it's his back and belly are the only remaining breaks. So you can probably get at least one of them. And that's right, I got some of these. I should probably be using them. Uh-oh. Ooh, thank goodness he didn't turn quite enough. If he still had a tail, we would have gotten the dodge there. So far, that was a completely necessary burrow. This probably won't fit, but oh, it did. That's good. I like when things I don't expect to hit surprise me. Unless it's things a monster is doing. Then I don't like it one bit. I have double standards like that. Okay, I wasn't trying to get a dodge. I was trying to go up the ledge, but I guess getting dodges works too. Their mount hit. That's good. Doesn't matter if we don't get the mount on any individual hit as long as we continue to get mount hits. Because eventually, they'll build up enough. Yo, buddy, get your face over here. Okay. It wasn't quite close enough. And now it's too far on the other side of the ledge. Gonna need you to fix that. Ow. Maybe without catching me with your paw next time. I know it's on me. I wasn't specific enough. There's the mount. So I guess if the back doesn't break here, we'll just try and get a Sakura Slash on whatever we can reach of the back. Just in an attempt to get the break. So I think the break is the sub. Well, still no break. Is the break the sub? Yes, it is. So back break is important. You can get a lot of nice things from that subquest. And if this jerk doesn't enrage... Nope, he enraged. Ow. Guess I dodged a moment too early there. Buddy, I'm gonna need you out of this lava. Okay, he's going somewhere. I was gonna say we should go back over there where there's more space, but he might be going there himself right now. This infinite stamina is nice. Means we can run over there without much issue. And then we can toss that right there. And then right there. Ow. Yeah, I should have just dodged instead of trying to throw the thing. Don't know why I was thinking it would knock him down or something. Why did I eat that? Dragon Blight means nothing to me. And I almost got me killed. Thankfully, I got to use the word almost. Oh. Apparently that thing's hitbox is much wider than it appears. Because we got the dodge when we were still what looked to be a good way out of it. Hey, we got his back by hitting not his back. I'll take it. Uh-oh. Well, so much for that potion. Was that a potion? I think it was a potion. I don't remember what I shoved into my mouth. What I do know is I need to get out of the way of this. And here we go. Ooh, someone's out of rage. Yes, you're very loud. So we're actually almost done here. Gonna see if I can't bust up this belly of his. I don't expect we'll be able to, but you never know. What I do know is I'm mildly upset that he decided to run away while my meter was not quite full. But I mean, we can just get in here. And there it is. Unfortunately, the longsword doesn't have necessary... Oh, there it goes. We've got full breaks. I was trying to say the longsword doesn't necessarily have the easiest time reaching the belly, because it's not directly on the ground. It's held up a little bit. And at least the longsword's poke doesn't really target up. And the overhead slash, the hitbox starts behind you. So it's a bit tough to hit something that's directly overhead sometimes. Especially if there's other hitboxes around it. Ooh, didn't actually expect to get that dodge. So this guy has to die soon. He's fully broken. Ow. And I have to not die soon, or I will fail the quest. So, okay, good. We can use this time when the cat is pinned, poor cat, to take care of staying alive. And he is just continuing to crush that already dead cat. Okay, I was trying to do this. Not an errant Superman dive, but whatever. Okay, that was a little intimidating, having that rock shattering effect directly on top of me. You know what? While he's screaming, let's make some noise of our own. Wow, still not dead? And we didn't even get a hit there. That was decidedly not worth it. And instead of... Well, I couldn't have gone for a Spirit Slash there because I did not have the Spirit Gauge for it. So, looks like our cat's gonna die again. Oh, or not. It can enrage and regain all its HP, I guess. Well, let's carve this over here, and hopefully, in doing so, lure a Cantor over here, where there's a lot more room. So... Okay, he's doing this, not a wind tunnel. Oh. I was unaware that that tremored. Makes sense, though. I need to not stand on this lava. It's a waste of HP. Plus, there's still that trauma of dying on it earlier. And I don't want to bring back past traumas. Okay, there we go. I was about to say, can you die already? But then he died before I got through the word can. And there we go. That is one dead Cantor. Can we see anything interesting in here? Really, a fire cell stone? Come on. See, that's something more worthwhile right there. So is that. And that one. They didn't have to all be carapaces, just so you know, a Cantor. They could have been other things. In fact, I would have preferred other things, just not fire cell stones. Okay? We got that for next time? Hope so. Yeah. A Cantor is always a fun quest. And he is capable of being quite dangerous if you either are not prepared or play foolishly. Which I did both of in this quest. But yeah, still a fun time. Especially when you still win. Ooh, we got a gem! And we got some wyvern crystals, which I needed. And we got some tall things, which I also needed. And nothing of interest there. Hooray, HR 105. Of course, I can't upgrade that Nargacuga weapon until I fight some more Hyper Nargacugas, but that'll have to wait. And it'll have to wait for a few episodes because I'm going to do a few in a row and I don't want to fight a Hyper Nargacuga on camera. just because I'd rather fight things I haven't fought before. But anyway, that's it for this episode. Join us next time when we take on Ukanlos, I guess. See you then, friends.